In this video, you're going to find out how to safely prepare young pokeweed greens and make pokeweed fritters. This is American pokeweed, a common native plant here in the eastern half of the United States. You only want to harvest pokeweed in the spring before it starts forming flowers. You can use both pokeweed stems and leaves, and they're kind of like two different veggies on one plant, as you'll see in a minute. Now, it's really important to note that pokeweed is a poisonous plant until it's properly prepared, so abundant precaution is required. If you're not using your pokeweed immediately, it stores great if you submerge the cut stems in a glass of water. This pokeweed has been sitting in our kitchen for almost a week. When you're ready to use your pokeweed, use a knife to remove and separate the leaves from the stems. Again, pokeweed really is like two veggies in one. The prepared leaves are kind of like a cooked spinach. Here's how we prepare the leaves before boiling them. And the prepared stems are like a slightly crunchy, earthy flavored root crop. Before boiling them, we chop the stems up into small sections like you see here. So here are the prepped pokeweed stem pieces and prepped pokeweed leaves. To cook pokeweed, you're going to need a bowl full of ice water, a giant pot full of boiling water to refill two smaller pots, another pot of boiling water for your leaves, and another pot of boiling water for your stems, assuming you want to keep both parts separated. You're also going to need a large strainer. Here's how you make pokeweed safe to eat. Step 1, boil it with the lid on for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Step 2, strain and reboil it in fresh water for 2 minutes. Dump the water from your large pot into your smaller pots. Step 3, strain and reboil it again in fresh water for 2 minutes. Here again, dump fresh boiling water from your large pot into your smaller pots. And step 4, dunk your strained pokeweed into ice water to stop the cooking, then strain it. Okay, now let's get cooking. This is the first boiling for 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Now we're going to strain it and put it back in the pot. Now fresh boiling water is going back in. Let's put the lid on and set a 2-minute timer for the second step. Now we're doing the exact same thing with our pokeweed stems. Straining, now back in the pot. New boiling water added, and we're boiling with the lid on for 2 minutes this time. Here you can see all 3 of the pots in action. Okay, we're going to strain the pokeweed and do one more 2-minute boiling for step 3. And finally, we're going to dunk the pokeweed into ice water to immediately stop the cooking. Now it's time to strain it. Next, if you're making our pokeweed fritters, you're going to give the finished leaves a good squeeze to get all the water out. Just squeeze as much as you can in your hand and form it into little balls. Now to make 4 pokeweed fritters, you're going to put 1/3 heaping cup of finished pokeweed in a mixing bowl, add 1 large duck egg or chicken egg, then mix those together really well. Add about 1/4 cup of fresh grated cheddar cheese and mix together. Next, add about 1 tablespoon of flour. We use organic white whole wheat, 1/8 teaspoon of onion powder, fresh cracked black pepper as desired, and about 1/4 teaspoon of salt or to taste. Mix all those together really well while your skillet is heating on medium heat. Now add some extra virgin olive oil to your preheated skillet and scoop in your fritter batter. Let your fritters cook for a few minutes before flipping them. They should start to get a little brown on the edges when they're ready to flip. Here we go. That's perfect. Now we're going to let these cook on the other side. And these 2 are ready to plate. Beautiful. Let's cook up the last 2 right quick. And perfection. We like to serve pokeweed leaf fritters with a dollop of organic yogurt and seasonal flowers on top. And now comes the best part, eating. If you enjoy this recipe, please subscribe to our channel and drop a like, share, or comment on this video. If you want to read or print the recipe, the link is in the video description. We appreciate you.